behind the truth of King Von's passing. Let's get straight into it. Sadly, on November 6, 2020, we lost one of the best upcoming rappers in the industry. Rapper King Von sadly passed after an altercation involving an incident with rival rapper Quando Rondo and his best friend Lil Tim. Now here's actually how the day started. Now the day starts in Atlanta. Atlanta is home of the best recording studios, the best way to collab and get features done with other rappers. To make it simple, it's basically the rap mecca of the entire world. Most rappers are out there right now, and King Von was actually out in Atlanta on November 6th, celebrating the release of his new album, Welcome to O-Block. While celebrating the album Welcome to O-Block, he was with a selected few friends, family members, and business partners, and they were all located at a club. Now this was just some casual stuff and celebrating. They were all just listening to the album and celebrating its release. Now King Von and his boys, they actually rented out an Airbnb for the night. Now they were planning on hitting a studio late at night, and they needed a place to crash, which is why they rented one. So while at this album release party, it has been said by people that were there that King Von, he just wasn't himself on that night. He was acting very strange and kind of standoffish. Now this very well could have been due to the fact that mid-celebration, he could have been told that Quando Rondo was at a different club just down the street. Now at the end of the celebration party, King Von actually ends up heading into his SUV with a driver and one other person. Now usually King Von, he will roll around with around 3 security guards as well as the rest of the boys from O-Block just for simple security and to make sure that he's going around safely. But sadly, that night was a different story. Now after the celebration party, they all started driving towards the Airbnb. When they reached around halfway to the Airbnb, King Von then went on to tell his driver to turn the vehicle around and go to this lounge called Monaco. Now at this lounge, funny enough, Quando Rondo just happened to be there. He was parked in the parking lot taking a nap in his McLaren. Now it is still unconfirmed whether this was a coincidence, them meeting up here, but I don't believe it was just because of how big of a coincidence it really was. It's got to be a pretty big coincidence for 2 rappers that have tons of beef going on with each other behind the scenes to just randomly meet up in a parking lot outside of a club.